All right, Queen, welcome back to Soft Life Sundays. Before we do anything else, give yourself permission to arrive. Release the pressure to do this perfectly. Let your breath settle. Let your energy soften. Let your attention come back to the only thing that matters right now, you. You're here, and this moment is not asking you to perform, it's inviting you to return. If this space continues to meet you every Sunday, I love to invite you to subscribe, not just to this platform, but to your own softness, to your own rhythm, to the version of you that doesn't have to burn out to be good enough. Let's take one soft breath together. Inhale, hold it, and exhale slowly. All right, let's begin. Tonight, we're talking about one of the most sacred forms of self-respect, the soft no. Not the loud, dramatic no. Not the defensive no. Not the I said what I said no. The quiet, clear, guilt-free no. That doesn't come from anger. It comes from alignment. Because here's the truth. There are things you don't want to do. There are people you're tired of overstanding yourself for, over and over again. There are requests that make your chest tighten the moment they come in, and yet you keep saying yes. Not because you want to, but because somewhere along the way you learn that being agreeable is the same as being good, right? We weren't taught to protect our peace. We were taught to prove our worth, to be helpful, to be polite, to be emotionally available, even when we're emotionally empty. We're sitting on E. And so now, as women, we say yes with our mouths while screaming, no, no, I don't want to do this in our bodies. Queen, that disconnect, it's costing you your softness. Because every time you say yes when you mean no, your nervous system absorbs that conflict. And over time, that energy turns into resentment, fatigue, frustration, and burnout. A soft no isn't mean. It isn't cold. It isn't selfish. It's simply an acknowledgement of your capacity. It's a sacred pause, a spiritual redirect. It says, I'm choosing me gently, not because I don't care about you, but because I refuse to abandon myself anymore. Soft no's sound like this. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not available right now. I want to be present with you, and I can't do that with everything on my plate. I'm practicing stillness this week. I won't be joining, but hope it's beautiful, clear, kind, enough. Let's check in for a moment, gently. Ask yourself, where have I been saying yes out of fear? Fear of disappointing someone? Fear of being misunderstood? Fear of seeming difficult or distant? Now ask, what would it feel like to give myself permission to say no? No explanation, no guilt, just truth. Just breathe with that for a moment. This season is full of pressure. Pressure to be present, pressure to give, pressure to show up with joy, even when you're tired. But Queen, saying no to one thing is how you say yes to something else. Your rest, your mental clarity, your peace, your truth. And none of those need to be sacrificed in the name of holiday performance. All right? None of them. I'm going to give you 3 ways to practice those soft no's. Right? I'm going to give it to you gently. All right. First one, decide your capacity. Pick one day this week where you decide ahead of time, I'm not making any extra commitments, no last minute favors, no added emotional labor, just space for you. The next one is use the delay response. Instead of saying yes immediately, try saying this. Let me sit with that and get back to you. That gives your body time to check in, not just your people-pleasing reflex. The third one is write a loving no. Take 3 minutes and draft a message you've been avoiding, one that communicates your no with clarity and kindness. Even if you don't send it yet, practice speaking up without shutting down, right? Make that little note where you would say no, even if you don't send it. Queen, remember this. Your no is a full sentence. And in the right energy, it is sacred. You don't need to apologize for being at capacity. You don't need to earn your rest. You don't need to bend yourself to be lovable. You're worthy. You are lovable. Softness doesn't mean always saying yes. It means saying yes to yourself first. If this message helped lower your anxiety, give you clarity, or made you feel less alone in the weight of all the years and all the yeses you've been carrying, type soft no in the comments. Not for me, for you, as a declaration, a boundary, a beginning. And if you haven't already subscribed, now's the time to make this sanctuary part of your weekly rhythm, your weekly reset. Your soft life is protected by your choices, And every no rooted in truth creates room for a softer yes later. See you next Sunday, my love. As always, stay blessed and stay crowned, and check out our other videos. I'm sure they'll be a blessing to you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.